Hi everyone, hope you all are good. So we're going to start with grade 10 maths. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 10 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter quadratic equations, and the lessons we're going to cover today are solve a quadratic equations using square roots, solve an equation using the zero product, complete the square and solve a quadratic equation by factoring. So let's just start with the first lesson, that is solve a quadratic equation using square roots. Here is the lesson, solve a quadratic equation using square roots. So let's just start with the first example. How many real solutions does the equations have? Y equals 68. Got it? When you square root the y square, you have to square root both sides. Got it? So it would be square root 68. Got it? So whenever you square root any number, it has two solutions, a positive value and a negative value. Got it? So that means for this one, it has a two solutions. Got it? If a quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equals 0 has no bx term, got it, like 0, got it, you can find the number of solutions by isolating x square. If x square equals a positive number, there are two solutions. If x square is 0, there is no solution. There is one solution. That would be 0, got it. If x square is a negative number, there is no solution. Got it? Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, so it is w square equals 16. Got it? So you have to basically you have to square root both sides in this case. In the case when you have square on the one side. W square equals 16. Got it? You have to solve by taking square root both sides. So when you square root anything, it would be it would have two answers, a positive and a negative. Positive 4 and a negative 4. Got it? So that means it has the two solutions. They are 4 and negative 4. Got it? Okay, the next one is how many real solutions does the equation have? So this is the case when the number is positive. Got it? When it is negative, it has just one real solution, that would be no real solution. In the negative case, you have no real solution. So option number A is the correct option because you can't find the square root of the negative number. So it has no real solution. Got it? Okay, y equals 68. 68 is a positive number. Got it? So when you calculate the square root of 68, it would be, it have two answers, a positive and a negative. So that means it has two real solutions. So the correct option is two real solutions. Option number C is the correct option. Okay, d square equals 49. So you have to square root both sides. So 49 square root equals, square root 49 equals positive 7 and negative 7. Got it? So the solutions are 7 and negative 7. How many real solutions does this equation have? It would be v square equals negative 59. That is a negative number. Got it? And negative values has no real solution. Got it? So it would be no real solution. The correct option is option number A. Okay, how many solve for r square equals 100. So which is the correct option? When you have the positive number, so square root 100 equals 10 and negative 10. Got it? So the correct option is 10 and negative 10. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, how many real solutions does the equation have? No real solution. Got it? The negative numbers has, you cannot find the square root of the negative numbers. Got it? Basically it is imaginary, so not the real roots. Okay, solve for z square equals 144. So which is the correct option? Square root 144 equals positive 12 and negative 12. Got it? Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, solve for m square equals 25. So which is the correct option? 5 times 5 is 25. It would be 5 and negative 5. Got it? Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, q square equals 64. So which is the correct option? It would be 8 and negative 8. Got it? So option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, we are done with the lesson. Let's just start with the next lesson. And the next lesson is solve an equation using the zero product property. Got it? Let's just solve with the next lesson. Got it? So zero product property means you have two of the factors, their product equals 0. Got it? That means you can equate both the factors to 0. Like here you have 5j minus 4 times 6j plus 7 equals 0. You can equate them by 0. Like 5j minus 4 equals 0 or 6j plus 7 equals 0. Here you have written. According to the zero product property, if 5j minus 4 times 6j plus 7 equals 0, then 5j minus 4 must be 0, or then that means if the product of both two things is 0, that means and either of the one is 0. Got it? So just equate both the factors with 0 and calculate the value of j. It would be 4 by 5 or 7 over 6. Negative 7 over 6. In this case, you always have two of the factors. Got it? So basically, what is the zero product property? Zero product property is like if you have a times b given 0. Got it? That means one of the number must be 0, so that's why the product is 0. Either a is 0 or b is 0. So one of them is 0. Got it? So you can equate them separately with 0 and calculate the values of the variables in case of the quadratic equation. V minus 1 to v minus 9. V minus 1 to v minus 9. Got it? So the product of both is 0. That means either of them equals 0. Y minus 1 equals 0 and 2v minus 9 equals 0. And then solve for the variable b. So it would be v equals 1, move one other side, and it would be 2v equals 9 and v equals 9 over 2. So it is the two values for the v. It would be 1 and 9 over 2. So the correct option is v equals 1 and v equals 9 over 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. Got it? Okay, the next one is 3y and y plus 6 equals 0. 3y and y plus 6 equals 0. So either 3y equals 0 or y plus 6 equals 0. Got it? So in this case, 3y equals 0, y equals 0. Got it? And here y equals negative 6. So you have two of the answers, y equals 0 and y equals negative 6. Got it? Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, 6t plus 1 and 3t minus 4 equals 0. 6t plus 1 and 3t minus 4 equals 0. Let me just... Okay. That means either 6t plus 1 equals 0 or either 3t minus 4 equals 0. So it would be 6t equals minus 1 and t equals minus 1 over 6. 3t equals 4 and t equals 4 over 3. So you have two of the values for t, that would be negative 1 over 6 and 4 over 3. So option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? Okay, the next one is 3d plus 8 and d plus 7 equals 0. So which is the correct option? Just equate both the factors with 0. So it would be, the correct option is option number 2, negative 8 over 3 and negative 7 is the correct option. Got it? The second option is the correct option. Okay, solve for s. S minus 4 equals 0 and 9s plus 2 equals 0. So which is the correct option? You have to equate both the factors to 0. So it would be 4 and negative 2 over 9. Got it? Solve for h. 6h and 3h minus 1 equals 0. So which is the correct option? They are 0 and 1 over 3. Got it? 6m minus 7 and 3m plus 1 equals 0. So which is the correct option? So it would be 7 over 6 and negative 1 over 3. Got it? Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, q minus 9 times q minus 5 equals 0. So just equate both the factors with 0. So which is the answer then? They are 9 and 5. Got it? Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, solve for z. 3z times 2z minus 1 equals 0. So which is the correct option? It would be option number 2, 0 and 1 over 2. Got it? Okay, 6k plus 5 and 7k minus 8 equals 0. So which is the correct option? The correct option is option number 1, negative 5 over 6 and 8 over 7. Got it? Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. And the next lesson is complete the square. Okay, let's just see how to complete the square. Got it? The given equation is v square minus 12v plus the missing one. Basically, you have to complete the square. So whenever you are completing the square, you have to add b over 2 whole square in the equation. What is b over 2? The equation is, the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c equals 0. So whenever you have to complete the square, you have to add b over 2 square in the equation. Got it? So let's just see the first example. It would be v square minus 12v plus v square minus 12v and plus the missing number square is not complete. You have to complete the square. This is b. So it would be v square plus 12v plus 12 divided by 2 square. Got it? So it is v square plus 12v and plus 12 over 2 is 6 square. It would be v square plus 12v and plus 36c. Now the square is complete. Basically, it is the square of v plus 6 whole square. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Okay, it would be v square minus 20v plus w square minus 20w and plus the missing number. Got it? That is the b. You have to add b over 2 square to be 20 over 2 square. Got it? So that means we have to add 20 over 2 is 10, 10 square. So it would be 10 square is 100. So w square minus w 20w plus 100. That means the missing value is 100. So the correct option is 100. Okay, m square plus 18m plus m square plus 18m plus the missing number. That would be b. b over 2 is 18 over 2 is 9, 9 square you have to add. So it would be m square plus 18m and plus 9 square. 9 square would be 81. So it would be m square plus 18m or plus 81. So it would be m square plus 18 m plus 81. So that would be option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is s square plus 20s and plus the missing number. So it would be s square plus 20s and plus missing number. So when you have to complete the square, you have to add b over 2 whole square. Got it? That would be b. According to the quadratic equation, it would be ax square plus bx plus c. So b is, if you equate both the equations, b is 20, so it would be 20 over 2. So 20 over 2 is 10, 10 square. That means you have to add 10 square in the equation when completing. So it would be s square plus 20x plus 10 square, and 10 square is 100. So it would be s square plus 20s and plus 100. Got it? So it is 100. Got it? Okay, the next one is v square minus 18v and plus the missing number. You have to complete the square. V square minus 18v and plus the missing number. Got it? So when you equate the equation to the quadratic equation, it would be ax square plus bx plus c equals 0. Got it? So when you have to complete the square, you have to add b over 2 square. Got it? So b is 18, so it would be 18 over 2 is 9. Got it? 18 over 2 is 9, 9 square. So just add 9 square. V square minus 18v and plus 9 square. So 9 square is 81. Got it? So it would be 81. Got it? Okay, the next one is z square minus 8z plus the missing number. Z square minus 8z plus the missing number. So it would be 8 over 2. 8 over 2 is 4. 4 square you have to add. So z square minus 8z and plus 4 square. So it would be z square minus 8z and plus 16. Got it? Okay, so the correct option is 16. Okay, g square minus 22g plus the missing value. So 22 is the, you have to add b over 2. B is 22, so 22 over 2 is 11. And 11 square is 121. Got it? That means the correct option is 121. Got it? Okay, p square minus 10p plus the missing number. So you have to add b. B is 10, so 10 over 2 is, that means it is 25. 5 square is 25, so you have to add 25 to complete the square. Got it? Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. The next lesson is, I think, solve a quadratic equation by factoring. So let's just start with the next lesson. Okay, k square plus 38k equals 0. You have to factor, you have to take the common things outside. Got it? So here you have k is common factor, just k outside, it would be k times k plus 38. Now you have to use the zero product property. So zero product property means if both the two of the things that are multiplying and equal to 0, either both any of them is 0. So you have to equate both of them with 0. So it would be either k equals 0 or either uh, k plus 38 equals 0. That means k has the two values, they are 0 and negative 38. Let's just start with the test questions. J square minus 11j equals 0. J squares minus 11j equals 0. So you can take common j and you are left with j minus 11. Got it? So now you can use the zero product property, either j equals 0 or either j minus 11 equals 0. Got it? So j equals 11. J has two values, 0 and 11. Got it? The correct option is 0 and 11. Got it? Okay, the next one is v square plus 37v equals 0. They are very easy if you are in grade 10. You are doing factoring since grade 7, so this is not a big deal. If you have any question, you can ask. V square minus 37v equals 0. You can just take common v. You are left with v plus 37. Got it? It would be v equals 0 and v plus 37 equals 0. So, sorry, v has two values, 0 and negative 37. Got it? So it would be 0 and negative 37. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay. K square minus 2k equals 0. So you can take common k. You are left with k minus 2 equals 0. So either k equals 0, either k minus 2 equals 0. So it would be k equals 0 and k equals 2. Got it? So the correct option is 0 and 2. Got it? Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is j square minus 8j equals 0. So which is the correct option? j, you can take common j and you are left with j minus 8. Now equate with them with 0. J equals 0 and j minus 8 equals 0. So it would be j equals 8. So it has two answers, 8 and 0. Got it? So the correct option is 0 and 8. Okay, the next one is m square plus 6m equals 0. So which is the correct option? You can take common m. So it would be m plus 6. Got it? Either m equals 0 or either m plus 6 equals 0. So it would be m equals negative 6. Got it? So the correct option is 0 and negative 6. So the correct option is 0 and minus 6. Got it? It would be 0 minus 6. K square plus 16k equals 0. So which is the correct option? It would be 0 and negative 16. Got it? Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is y square minus 15y equals 0. So which is the correct option? It would be 0 and 15. Got it? The correct option is 0 and 15. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. So we're working on grade 10 maths. And the chapter we're working on is quadratic equations. And the lessons we have covered today are solve a quadratic equation using square roots, solve an equation using the zero property, complete the square, and the one we just did is solve a quadratic equation by factoring. So please make sure before the next session you have to complete all the test questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? If you have any question, you can ask. I am here to answer all your questions and confusions. So please ask if you have any question. Okay, that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.